The big day in New York City for Ohio State tailback Eddie George. As we told you earlier, Eddie George won the Heisman Trophy, and our Jay Crawford was at the announcement. He joins us live now from New York City. Jay?
Kurt, it was quite a day. In fact, we talked about this at 6 o'clock, the every 20-year thing, 1955, 1975, and of course, now 1995. Another member to the Ohio State Heisman family. And of course, earlier in the show, we heard from him. He joins us live again. Eddie George, congratulations. We want to touch on something that you really don't get a very much chance to talk about, and that's the fact that you guys, as a group, the contenders, had a chance to sort of go around New York City and see everyone. Afterwards, you told me you almost felt bad for the other guys. You guys really developed quite a bond between you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, we were up in the upstairs for a little while, and we were talking and everything. We, exchanged numbers and stuff. We really had a friendship thing going, but we had a trophy that each one of us wanted, and that's what makes it so competitive.
Afterwards, it almost looked like, oh boy, you might break down a little bit. You got very emotional, didn't you?
I tried to hold it.
Yeah.
I think I did a good job of it. I couldn't believe it. It was like a childhood dream come true, and it definitely is.
Here's the announcement. We can roll it from Columbus. This is the announcement that you win the Heisman Trophy.
And members of the Downtown Athletic Club, it is my pleasure to announce the winner, Eddie George, Ohio State.
I don't know, it may have been someone we're going to talk to in just a bit, but first we have a special surprise for you. You're always quick to talk about your offensive linemen, and we are fortunate enough to have two of them in the 10 TV studios. Jamie Sumner and Juan Porter are back at Channel 10. Jamie and Juan, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, this one's for Jamie first. You have an opportunity to talk to your man, Eddie George. What do you want to say to him, and then Eddie will talk to you?
Well, obviously we're so proud of him right now. And, I mean, that's all we really have to say. I'm just so happy for Eddie, and he deserves this. He knows that. I mean, he's worked harder than anybody the 2 years I've been here, and like I said, nothing else can really be said. We're proud of you, Eddie, and we can't wait to see you again.
I'm hip, man. This award, you said you wanted it too, so I think y'all wanted it more than I did.
Juan, anything you'd like to say to Heisman Trophy winner Eddie George?
Just congratulations, Eddie, and we were pulling for you all along, and this is something that we all wanted, to get for you.
Juan, come on.
Just congratulations. Congratulations, Ed, man. We're just so happy, man. I'm just happy for you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see y'all, man.
You too.
And Jamie and Juan, just so you know, and you know that Eddie has been singing your praises all year, but right afterwards I asked him if there's anything he could say to his linemen right now, what would it be? And it sounded like a commercial. He just said, I'd say I love you, man. And then that's basically what he did. Eddie, first of all, and very graciously from 10 TV, thanks for joining us. And we're also joined right now by your mother, who's very inspirational in making sure that Eddie took care of business before it got to this point. Donna, you must be very proud at this moment.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm very proud, overwhelmed, and elated that my son has won the Heisman Trophy.
You heard him talk about the Heisman Trophy as a kid. Did you ever think he'd win it?
No, I didn't think it, but with his determination, his drive, and his goal-getting self, we're here, and he did it.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We want to take a look at the voting right now, Eddie, and actually a lot of folks said it was going to be very close. It wasn't so close, Ed. As a matter of fact, as you take a look at the breakdown, 1,460. Tommy Frazier second, 1,196. Danny Warfel third, and Darnell was fourth, and of course it was Davis finishing fifth. Not as close as a lot of people had thought it would be.
Oh, not at all. I'm extremely surprised by it because all week long, you heard was how close of a race was going to be. And, I honestly thought that Tommy or Danny was going to get it, so I'm surprised by the total breakdown.
Wow, another special surprise right now. We are joined by the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, John Cooper. And John, you've done many things in your coaching career. You've coached a Heisman Trophy winner now. How does this make you feel? And you have to be on cloud nine as well.
Well, I certainly am. Very, very happy for Eddie. Happy for those offensive linemen that Eddie gave the credit to, Nicky Sualua and Ricky Dudley and the rest of that offensive line, the coaching staff, Tim Spencer, Joe Hollis, and all the other offensive coaches. They did a great great job, but right there's the guy that did all the work, Eddie George. I'm happy for him.
Eddie said he really wasn't that nervous, and the program flew by, and I just kept looking at my watch. I was waiting for 8:25 to come. How were you handling it? Were you nervous? Were you sitting there on the edge of your seat as well?
You know, I handled it just like we do a football game. I was more confident. The closer we got to kickoff time, the more confident I was, and I had a good feeling. I told Eddie I thought he was going to win it.
Now, when you go down to play Tennessee in the Citrus Bowl, you've got the Heisman Trophy on your side. Does that help the team, the morale, and sort of maybe take the edge off the Michigan loss, and now you come in on a positive?
Well, we've got the Heisman Trophy winner. We got the Blitnikoff Award winner. We got the Lombardi Trophy winner. So we got a lot of great players. We just need to go down there now, Eddie, and win the game.
All right, Coach John Cooper, thank you very much. Congratulations on Eddie's trophy. Eddie, I know this has been a wild day for you. It's one that you'll never forget, I'm sure. As you look back, is there any one thing that you'll remember from the trip, the one moment that stands out above everything else?
Tonight.
From the trip, was it the actual announcement? Was it your private conversation with your mother afterwards? Anything that you remember?
I guess just seeing my family and friends come up for their support. You know, win, lose, or draw, I knew that love was always going to be there, and I thank them for that.
Yeah. Now, we talked about this before we started the sportscast. A lot of talk that you will be the #1 pick in the NFL draft. I know you just want to play in the NFL. Any favorites?
Nah, I mean, who's ever willing to pay the most money?
Okay, and of course, first you have Tennessee on your mind, right?
Of course, you know, I have one more college game left, and that's where my focus is at right now. I can't wait to join the team in Orlando so we can get down to business.
Okay, great. Eddie, thank you very much. Congratulations. You're a gentleman. We really appreciate you joining us. Also, Ohio State basketball, they won 92-87. You saw it here on 10 TV. And Art's team, the Browns, they lose 27-11. Chill, a winner as well. Kurt, that's going to do it from here in New York City. We'll be on our way back to Columbus tomorrow. And the Heisman Trophy winner will be back sometime later next week, hopefully.
Eddie wants to play for whoever's going to pay him the most money.
Whoever's going to pay him the most money.
And the Heisman just got him a couple extra $1 million, don't you suppose?
I think so.
All right,
I think
Jay,
so.
thanks. Safe travels
You bet.
back. In health news tonight, new hope for those losing their hair, and strange shifts could wreak havoc.
10 TV and the Buckeyes are headed to the Citrus Bowl, and we want you to come with us.
It's the 10 TV Universal Studios Florida Citrus Bowl Getaway. You and 3 friends could spend New Year's Eve at Universal Studios Florida, the #1 movie studio and theme park in the world. And then cheer the Buckeyes on to victory in the Citrus Bowl. Winners fly U.S. Air with daily nonstop service from Columbus to Orlando.
Watch wall-to-wall sports or call the 10 TV Sports Line. And you could ring in the new year with 10 TV in sunny Florida.
Around-the-clock coverage continues from 10 TV Eyewitness News, your 24-hour news source.
Good evening, I'm Kurt Ludlow. Buckeye tailback Eddie George has become the 5th Ohio State football player to win the Heisman Trophy. The announcement came tonight in New York. He beat out Nebraska quarterback Tommy Frazier and Florida quarterback Danny Werfel by a surprisingly wide margin. Weather tonight, continued cold, wind chill advisory, a low of 0. Tomorrow, sunny and 25.
Franklin University offers a new Saturday college. Winter classes begin January 7th.
Good evening, I'm Dom Taveri. Hope you enjoyed the basketball game, but right now we would like to take our attentions and turn our attentions to Ohio State running back Eddie George. Of course, his quest for the Heisman Trophy. Eddie did win the Heisman Trophy. It was just handed out a short while ago, and here's the way it went up in New York at the Downtown Athletic Club.
And members of the Downtown Athletic Club, it is my pleasure to announce the winner, Eddie George, Ohio State.